Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. We're going to be piloting Monkey D. Luffy from OP13 today. Here's a quick preview of the deck profile before we jump into the games. This is the list we've been running, and we're going to continue to run. We're going against Yellow Enel today. There will be a deck list in the description below if you guys want to copy it into the sim. There will be a comprehensive breakdown of the deck at the end, as well as a curve preference and strategy to combat the leader that we're going to be playing against today, being the Yellow Enel. Let me know what you guys think. What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? I'd love to hear from you guys. It's super cool to see you guys starting to come along. We hit like 165 subscribers today, which is just super cool. So excited you guys are actually enjoying the content enough to subscribe. I appreciate you guys a lot. All right, let's jump in. All right, we found an Enel. Let's see what we can do with this. We're going first. I don't have any protection, and they're playing a lot of removal these days. We're going to try mulliganing. Okay, we find our protection. Cool. We whiff our draw, though. Uncool. Sad day. Play a Garp to go neg a card. Find 2 removals. He puts 2 Dawn on leader. He's like he's gonna do something about it. Two double attack Luffy. Pretty decent, all things considered. Need to always make sure to drop our Laboon after our attacks because they have a lot of cards that do have triggers, and some of them kill our guys. So just be careful about that. 4. No dice. I took that because I wanted to have 2 things to rest for Laboon, just in case they got greedy and played a Zeus. I was also hoping to find a guy, but just not finding one is apparently the way this is going to go. I don't need to go aggressive. They're going to take it. All they're trying to do is stack their life to make it a second hand for them. This is just their draw engine. Gotta make it so my Laboon can't attack. Yeah. Nami, burn, yep. Not super surprising. No Dawn restand is gonna make this way harder. Thank you for giving me something to attack. Yeah, you're never getting in, dude. Luna's pretty helpful. Go here. They can give me a 2K. This is going to get rough without the ability to play Dawn Restand. No Usops, no Sajis is kind of brutal. Laboon, you're going to put in a lot of work. I'm hoping I can get out of one of these. Man, he's going aggressive. He's likely to just attack me over this. Not what I wanted to do there. 4 for the Luffy, 3 for the Luna, 1 under leader. Only leaves me with 1 Dawn. That's not enough. On the other hand, I can go 3 for the Sanji, 3 for the Luna, 1 under leader, and 1 comes back. 3 with a Charleston is probably good enough. Me a card. We're going to play board control for a minute. These are not going into your hand anytime soon, I'll tell you that. My hand's not prepared to deal with it. Me at 2K. We're going to whittle that hand down. This is a very different game, yep. Do 2 cards just for a simple 2K? Oh, give me 2 of those. That's very nice. Yeah, well, guess what, bud? The 10 cost Enel actually doesn't do anything here other than be a rush unit because he's got too many lives. But it can be a 12k, I believe, and attack this. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Which means I might have to just give him... No. We're going heal. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. 4 is not a rush unit. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now I have a problem, though. Now I have a real problem. Well, I'm disinclined to think he's got any 2Ks. I mean, it's a Viscant attack again, sure. Now I have to play out something. That's where it gets hard. That's going away. Yep. 3, 4, 5. I'm fine with them being at 4 life because I got 2 double attackers on board. I'm doing board clear right now. I need to get... I need cards, really. Like, my control of this game slipped early because... Missing the Garp Search, not seeing anything to play, just hurts. There you attack this. He's not gonna. Now what do we do? Play a Perona, keep the other double attack off of him. I only got 1 Dawn restand, so I'm gonna have 3 Dawn. I gotta play to win, I think. Wait, so my Nami can't attack you? Okay, so playing over the Laboon's risky, because if he's got like a Zeus in his hand and he KOs this, taking this, I'm in real danger. I do have a lot of 2Ks in hand, though. See, that's what I really didn't want to have happen. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That gets me out of this at least, so I don't think he kills me here. He needs to heal, too. Because this is actually a threatening board now. He's going to go down to, I'm assuming, 6 cards in hand. Four is like a heal. 4's gotta be a heal. 9. 9, 10, 11, and then 7, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I can get out of both with just 2Ks. I can give him a Laboon unless he stacks all of it, in which case I think I have to give him all my Laboons, but he needs to be careful now, because I've got a fair amount of attack power. 2 double attacks is nothing to sneeze at. Oh, he says I would like to try and kill you. That's not going to work at all. Because now this is just a 10K. I like this much better. You have made a fatal error. Activate supervillain mode. Like, man, you, sir, are vastly overcommitting. Guess what, buddy? 7. Yeah, I was like, you just die. Like, there's not even a close chance. 2K, 1K, 2K, and a 0. He actually had a fair amount of counter, but like 7, 7, 9. He doesn't even have to get out of the regular 9 before I punch him for 17. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We clawed our way back out. He overcommitted there at the end. He should have saved those 4, healed back up, and then forced me to press through. He actually should have saved 5 and just forced a Borsalino. Because then I'd have to contend with a blocker and a heal. That would have been much harder to deal with. Good try, Enel, but no. All right, let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? I got a little nervous there for a minute, but man, we pulled it out in the end. Good game, sir. All right, catch you guys in the next one. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another round of One Piece. Here we go. We're taking a 4-cost more. I think it's... Ooh, the triple Zoro could have been really good there. Just kind of snap-picked that out of habit, but against Enel, that triple attack Zoro probably was the right call. All right, we find another guy. Well, they're going to take pretty much everything I swing at them. It's just how Enel does. I think I'm going to take this again. Okay, so we've got a lot going on here. No, I don't need to take an attack, sir. Thank you very much. Yeah, ooh. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, we're going to be going for a while. We're going to restand it on there. Let's see how we do. In case you guys don't know, Yellow Enel, opponent's turn, once per turn, when your life hits 0, you may add the top card of your deck to your life, then discard 1 card from your hand. Looks like we got a Perona attack, and then probably the Enel attack, and I don't imagine how much it's going to be here. The one thing I am afraid of is Yellow Nami. Zeus is also kind of a pain for me, but, you know, whatever. 5, that seems like that's going to be yellow. No? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got a life there, guy. All right. Okay, well, we do find a Laboon. I think I might play that early. How much Dawn back do I want? I want bigger attacks, to be honest with you. Let's just attack nice, easy. On KO. So let's go here and then this to here. So I'm at your 5. You're going to have to give me 2 cards because the on KO. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, that's fine, boss. We're going to throw Laboon out there. I don't know how much I need Laboon, but we'll see. It's always a fun game of how well can I pressure through Enel's lives. This is going to make it a lot significantly easier. Triple Sanji, and then I'm going to drop a Zoro, I think, on my 10 Dawn. Right now I'm at 7. 9 will be this. 10 will be this. I'm just gonna start establishing big bodies, man. 8's a terrible number. 8 at my Sanji is an even worse number. But I mean, like, you're not breaking through my guys anytime soon. So now what do I want to do? 7... Because I get 3 Dawn back, so I can go 7, 8, 8. Burn through every 2k he's got. Yeah, I'm going to start pressuring you, bud. Okay, he chooses to go down to 0, which means he was going to heal next turn. Maybe get me a Russian L on board. That'd be nice. I say that'd be nice, but, like, I mean, I can drop this, but it won't be able to attack him. He's got nothing down unless he chooses to attack with the Porcelino. I also noticed he played the Jory Bonnie, but, like, that's not doing anything. Okay, so he just plays the Zoro to heal up. Oh, he plays 2 Zoro to heal up. Dude, I'm just going to keep getting more characters, man. Do I drop all of this? A triple Zoro. Yeah, probably. I mean, 7, 8 plus 3 back up. Like, it's going to just be huge. Seven. Seven. Take it, dump. Yeah, I guess a trigger. Draw 2 cards, sure. Gonna have to discard something, get here, go down to 10. 7 again. I know you got heals, but man, like, my board next turn is gonna be bad for you. Probably should have just attacked at leader there, but that's fine. Next turn, we'll go even bigger. I'm a 7k lead now. And I've got 3 7ks and a 9k on board. If he plays a blocker, I'm dropping it with this anyways. And then I'm just going to start attacking, man. This is going to be a lot of pressure. I'm letting him stack his hand pretty aggressively, but like I got 6, 3, and 5, and I'm a 7K lead with, and he's looking at 3 7s and 9, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drop whatever he has left, and this is going for him twice. This hand's getting eaten alive next turn. Gotta hit him 3 times, and I got a lot of attackers. That's a nice Enel you have. You're adorable if you think you're getting anything. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Double attack Luffy would be nice here, though. Yeah, I was like, what you gonna do? You can't put any of this down. I'll kill you. Do I even need the brook? I don't really need the brook. You know, I actually think what I do is I just Luna him. Well, that's annoying. Look at that, you're getting down there. Let's see how many triggers you got, bud. Yeah, you can stop this guy. Well, that's annoying now. Hmm. Seven for the Luna and Nami play. That leaves me 3 Dawn left. Sure. Your leader ability, while good, is not free. It does require you to discard a card, so it just nets neutral. Now he's starting to get out of stuff. He doesn't want to go down to 0. 9's a really good number. There you go. Enjoy that, bud. Yeah, I can give you this if you go after my characters. Like, I'm still sitting on double Brook. And we chewed for him down from 11 cards last turn to 5. This is not a winning position for you, Enel. I've got too many attackers. I learned a new thing thanks to a subscriber. We can tee up and find all the, if you hit T, we can get all these things to line up. Thank you, that subscriber. Shout out to you. Appreciate you much. So they've lost a Zeus. Oh, they've lost 3 2Ks, it looks like. And they've lost 2 Kingdom Comes. They might have a Zeus in hand. Worst case, they pop a Sanji. Yep, I'm okay with you giving me your life card. That's fine. I find that 100% worth it. Cool story. You now have 0 lives. You need a heal. That's another card out of hand. That puts you down to 4 cards in hand. Borso. I can't tell you guys how safe I feel right now. Like, he just doesn't have a way. 5, that is probably a Borsalino. Hey, you're not getting my dudes. This won't get a dude either. Uh, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Show me Borsalino. Okay, I only get 2 Dawn Restand this turn. Seven. I'll leave this as a mystery number. It's just going to be a 7, I think. Two cards, please. Thank you. 9 he can't get out of. He got so incredibly lucky there. Oh man. Let's see. Let's trash a dude. Let's restand the Zora. What do we want to take out? Probably the blocker? Yeah, there's no point in letting him have any utility. Bye-bye, Borsalino. How lucky for you. It's okay, though. He's shown a remarkable lack of interest in my life cards. And he went down from, I believe, 5 cards that turn to... Yeah, you got it, boss. I'm not playing to keep lives. I'm just going to make sure that you can't kill me. All I got to do is choose one guy. What is this, another Russian L? That'll never work. Choose, no. Guess what? You can have a 1K. It's never gonna happen, bud. Your Russian L will not be enough, especially because I got another Brook in hand. The 0 cost being their last life, how silly. Yeah, he was thinking about another Russian L. Yeah, there's the Borso. Okay, well, this is pretty easy. Oh, well, actually... I mean, fine. Guess what? 5. Alright. Oh, wait, does he not have another... I thought he had another, He doesn't have... yeah, he only has the 1 portion, or, Perona engrave. Yep. There's just no way, buddy boy. Do you get real lucky? Have another one? Yeah, I was like, well, what do? You got another one that's gonna get up there? Yeah, that wasn't close. Sorry, Enel. You just don't got the juice to take on Luffy. Man, I found all 3 of our Zoros there. Not close, poor buddy. Sorry, boss. Like, we were never in danger. Just, we can drop guys, hold, freeze. We replaced our Laboon at the end there just because we didn't need to have it. I was okay with risking a dude if he wanted to burn himself. Kingdom Come is kind of scary, but like, 6 Dawn kills one of my dudes. I had 2 more in the... 2 more on, ready to rock. Just means it's because he's got a Rush Enel. It would have just got Rush, eaten one of these. My leader would have been big, and I would have probably eaten another one. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Poor Yellow Enel. You're trying so hard. Maybe next time. Let's see what else they got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was a game. That was 2 games against Yellow Enel. Let me know what you guys think. They're putting up a lot of fight, but a lot of them are just putting in Thriller Bark stuff, which I tend to detest. I hate the fact that people just think that makes new decks, but, you know, teach their own. The Sky Island stuff is at least interesting. I think that it's better than the Thriller Bark, but you guys let me know. All right, so let's do a quick breakdown of what's in the deck. I won't read every line of text for you. You guys can slow the video down or pause it if you need to. Read what each card does and its counter and all that. But I'll just do a quick explanation of the ratios before we break down the strategy to combat Yellow Enel. Here we go. So Monkey D. Luffy's from OP 13. If we've got 1 Dawn on our leader, if we've got 5 or less Dawns standing, we can rest any number of Dawn, give 2k for each Dawn rested to our leader or one of our Straw Hat crew type characters. Pretty darn powerful, if I do say so myself. We're running 4 Jewelry Bonnie Searchers. She searches the top 4 for a Straw Hat crew. We're running 4 Garb Searchers. She's searching the top 4 for a cost 3 or more. We're running 3 Sanjis. It is a good 2k that makes one of our 6,000 power or more Straw Hat crew type unblockable for the turn. Pretty darn good. 3 7 cost Zoros, 9k power. He's a brick, but he makes our leader a 7k until the end of our opponent's next end phase. Activate main. If our opponent has an 8,000 power or more, this character gains Character Rush, so he can only attack characters. All-Star in today's game, we're playing 3 copies of Laboon. He's a good 2k that can protect base power 7,000 or less characters from being removed by the field by resting 2 of our character effects. Resting 2 cards, excuse me. And then we're, of course, running 3 of the promo Nico Robin. She's a 3-cost, 4,000 power, 1,000 counter. If your Straw Hat crew type character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you can rest 1 Dawn instead. This is a once per turn, but it can protect our 9k attacker as well as this is Zoro, so she can protect both our Zoros, whereas this Laboon cannot. The advantage to Laboon is it is not once per turn, so that's why I split it 3-3. We're running 4 copies of Usopp. It's a 4 cost. It stands 2 Dawn back at the end of the turn, every turn. Running 4 Nami, which is a 4 cost 2k, 1k counter blocker that on play rests 2 of our opponent's characters with a cost of 8 or less and sets 5 Dawn as active. And then we have Sanji, who's a 5/7. He sets 2 Dawn cards as active on play and 1 at the end of every turn. He's my favorite attacker personally. And then we've got a 6/7 in Monkey D. Luffy. He's got double attack and sets 4 Dawn on play as active, but you can't play 4 cost or more, or 5 cost or more characters for the rest of the turn, which means 4 costs are on the table, which is pretty decent, especially against yellow decks. And then we've got a 6/6/1 in Brook. Rest up to one of our opponent's cards, a Dawn, leader, or character. And activate main, you may trash this character. If your leader has a Straw Hat crew type, set up to one of your characters with a base cost of 8 or less is active. Good way to go for the kill, or just to put on pressure if we don't got any other guys. We've got a 9/9 in Zoro, which is a triple attacker. Rest a Dawn, set him as active. Rest 2 Dawn, set him as active again. And then we've got 3 copies of I Know You're Strong, so I'll go all out from the start. It freezes 2 of our opponent's 7 cost or less characters by resting an additional 2 Dawn for a total of 3. Otherwise, just kind of a 1k counter in hand for our leader. And then we've got 4 Charleston, the greatest defensive event ever printed for our leader, a 2-cost event that turns 2 of our cards in our hand into 2ks and sets an additional Dawn up as active. So it plays for 2, but sets 3 back as up, generating an additional 2k, making it very hard to kill us. And then we've got 4 copies of Luna, which is a 3-cost event, and it keeps all of our opponent's 7 costs from refreshing next turn, and a really broken trigger that just says rest up to one of our opponent's characters. Very sad for them. Alright, curve for Enel. We still want to go first. They want to go second, so you shouldn't actually have to fight over curve all that much. If you do, it is what it is, but for the most part, it's the same game plan as every other leader. You're playing... You're mulliganing for one of your removal for start. You need an anti-removal, so you need one of these 2 cards. You're playing this on your 3-Dawn turn, or you're playing this on your 3-Dawn turn. And if they Zeus this out of you, it's just kind of sad. Like, you're going to have to kind of gamble there. So Laboon is definitely better in this matchup, but Robin is a good backup. After that, you're going to be playing this on your 1-Dawn curve. So this is one of these 2 is going to find you your backup characters. You're looking for preferably this Sanji. On your 3-Dawn, like I said, you're going to be playing one of these 2. On your 5-Dawn, you want to be playing this Sanji every single time. Usopp's not a bad backup option, but he's not nearly as good because we do need to pressure this leader pretty heavily. And then on your 7-Dawn, of course, we're always going for Monkey D. Luffy into an Usopp. That is always optimal. Otherwise, we just want to drop one of these 2 guys to help pressure. You do need some Dawn restand, otherwise this gets much trickier in the late game. On your 9-Dawn turn, you're probably, unlike most events, you're not going to be playing Luna Wars. Their board's actually not all that threatening, because their 10-Dawn turn's likely going to be their 10-cost Enel or an 8-cost Moria, which means they're going to have like 6s and 7s to poke at you, which is not actually super threatening to you, because you probably have stayed really healthy to that point. So I would honestly recommend just dropping more of these unless you have to get defensive. Like when I missed all of my Dawn restand, and I had to basically play a Nami to make sure I stayed okay into that Russian L. This is a good way to close out the game, or at least provide additional pressure, because they're going to keep playing Borsalinos to heal their life, which is annoying, but you're going to rest that and then just keep poking at them. I think I didn't see it in an optimal moment in any of my games today, but I think this 9-cost would be a perfectly reasonable thing to drop in this matchup. In order to drop it, though, you would specifically want to have this Nico Robin on field, because the Nico Robin can protect this, and this can't, and Enel is going to play Kingdom Come. So you need to have, if you want to drop this, you need to have this as your setup, because they're going to be holding those, because this is the only thing worth really Kingdom Coming in here, unless they have a reason that they really need to get rid of one of these 2 guys. But on your 10-Dawn turn, of course, you can always start dropping Rowan or Zoros. That's another good thing about being on 10-Dawn here, is you can just set up a big guy, and as long as you've got 2 or 3... If you've got 1 Usopp on board and on your 10-Dawn turn, you could play this, have 4 Dawn up at the end of your turn, and be a 7k lead, you'll be just fine. These are situational. I didn't need Luna or the I Know You're Strong really in either match. It was decent, but because Enel is so greedy about taking his lives, the way to actually poke Enel's hand down is going after their board aggressively. In that second game, I think you guys, I don't know, in one of the games, I ended up needing to not fuel their hand because I was not set up well enough in the mid game, and so I just started going after their board and eating their hand alive. And that's how you do that against Enel. Just keep doing board control. And if they refuse to turn their guys sideways, you can always drop a Nami just to turn them sideways, even if you don't want to freeze them. If you just want to turn them sideways with your Nami, you can just start poking in at them, and it will eat cards out of their hand. So the game plan in general against Enel is just a little different. These aren't super necessary because they're going to drop 10 drops and 8 drops, and it's going to make their attacks much less worrisome with like the 6s. And then you're just going to wail on them. Starving Enel is always an option. Like I said, starve, eat their board if their hand gets too out of control. But because if you have multiple of these double attacks or this Sanji on board, just keep wailing on life. Enel likes to pretend like he just can keep taking it. He can't. If you go 7 here, 7 here, 7 here, and 7 again, and like put 2 Dawn here and go 7 again, that is too much. they're fine with taking 2 of those. The other 3 7s they have to get out of, and that's usually like 6 cards. That's a lot. They're not going to do that well. They're not going to be happy about it for sure. Whereas you, using Charleston and your leader ability, are just going to continually generate advantage. These Namis are really good for just eating the Enel attacks, the Russian L10 cost, and other than that, like, those are the only attacks you really have to worry about. If you drop these Zoros, even those Enel attacks aren't super dangerous to you because, like, 3 Dawn gets you to 13 if you're a 7, and everything after that really can't poke you very well. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? These weren't super close games either time. One of them was closer than the other because we missed a lot of our board. But, like, they saw a lot of their stuff just because of the nature of their leader ability getting to cycle their life so well. But I felt like we were in a pretty good spot the whole time. All right, I think that's all I got for you guys. So, as always, good games, good luck. Keep doing awesome out there. You guys are crushing it. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Later.